Monday racing, everybody. Welcome to Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. Got Daryl Marie on the line. We're going to go through our card today. You're reminded about the blue voucher, the way to pay. Back your race the blue way. Use the blue voucher to top up your betting account. More action, less admin. Look forward to partnering with Blue Voucher throughout the month of November. Let's get straight into the action. Second race, number 5, Got the Look as a favourite. Priced up at 12 to 10. Number 3, Raffish Trend is 7 to 2. 8 Pennies Choice 7 to 2. And then you've got double figures about the balance. So only those top 3 in the market. Morning, Daryl. Starting up the buy pot. What's it look like?
Good morning, Clyde. Well, the first leg is an open maiden, which always makes it a bit trickier. The favorite, no doubt, is the one to beat. However, she's set to carry 61 kilograms. She is having her peak run, and we saw that form line being franked with Boozy Susie. However, have a look at number 6, Autumn Rush. On the Reed Petite run, she's 10.5 kilograms better off. So I think she's a nice roughie to include. Number 6, Autumn Rush. Number 4, Larkin About's only set to carry 51.5. And she's back at Kenilworth. However, this time around the going's good. So let's see how she goes. And then number 3, Rafish Trend. Stables come to form. Gonna strip fitter. In a bloom, one from that form line. I think the favourites should run in the top 2, but I'm looking for a result, Clyde.
Okay, maybe Autumn Rush is one of them. It's 20 to 1 at the moment. The 6 Autumn Rush. Daryl going 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 in the first leg. On to the third now. Time for the place accumulator race. Number 3 on the card, and the favourite here, number 4, Katakwat Quaktrat. 8 to 10 to win it. The 5 Kubu's 8 to 1. 11 Amaya 8 to 1. And then you can get 10 to 1 and better the balance. So top 3 in the market, but at the moment, odds on favourite about Katakwat Quaktrat. I guess, Daryl, it doesn't matter how they named as long as they win, eh?
Absolutely, and I'll be happy even if she just finishes in the top 2 because I have banked her in the bar pot and the place accumulator. Lovely debut, Clyde. Had a look at her dam. Her dam was an out-and-out sprinter. She only won over 1,000 meters. But in saying that, the way she finished on debut, she should certainly love the step up to 1,400 meters. Along with the experience of having had one run, I think she'll take all the beating. Personally, I'm not running out and taking the price about her, Clyde. I do have respect for a few others. Number 5, Kubu. I liked what I saw on debut. Now, she's extremely well related. Her full brother is Lamorne, who ran a place in a grade 2. He was a 1,400 meter specialist. And if you have a look at that race, she was very green. And the top 6 pulled well clear of the balance of the field. But yes, Clyde, I think the favorite is good enough to bank in the opening leg of the place accumulator. And let's hope she gets the job done.
Yeah, Nicola Yen been riding winners for Justin Snaith. Kubu is perhaps one to consider, but the favourite, Katakwat Quaktrat, hard to beat, 8 to 10. Now it's time to get our pick sixes on. Number 4, Clark Griswold, favourite here at 22 to 10. Aldo de Meyer and Candice Bass, they teaming up here. Reminder about Blue Voucher. You can be our guest at the Summer Garden. Experience the thrill of the race. Follow us on our socials and you could win exclusive tickets to the Betway Summer Cup. Be with Blue Voucher. Second favourite, number 5, Silver of Sunshine, 33 to 10. 7 District Master 5 to 1. The 1 Summer Stern, a bit of talk about that, 11 to 2. Who's hotter than Lucinda Woodruff at the moment, having lots of winners. And number 12, Baltzy Rossi is 6 to 1. First leg of the pick 6, Daryl, how do you play it?
I put 4 in here, Clyde. I went with numbers 1, 3, 4, and 12. Now, let's start with the favorite, Clark Griswold. That run behind Astronomical Boy. Just in behind him was a horse called Beware, and hasn't he done well since then? We saw him win a fantastic race over the weekend, beating some highly regarded sorts. Now, unfortunately for him, he's carrying 60 kilograms because once again it's an open maiden and he's giving weight away. So although he can win, It's certainly not going to be an easy task. His dad did win over 1400, so I think the step up in trip certainly a positive. Number one, Clyde. He really caught the eye from a long way behind last time out, staying on extremely stoutly. I loved what I saw. And we saw Fox on the Run win again. We saw Objet, the art, Frank that form over the weekend. And this time round, Chad Little cracks the gun draw. Pole position. If he's closer to the pace, I think he's probably going to be the one to beat. I'm leaning towards number one, Summerstone. However, number three, One Cape isn't too far behind him, and he's a kilogram better off. Oh, sorry, 1.5 kilograms. He's having his peak run. I love his chances as a roughie, number three, One Cape. And then I've also included Richard Free on Balzi Rossi. He's having his debut as a gelding. Got a tricky draw to contend with. However, Clyde, if you have a look at the Viva's Liberté run, I know the favorite was making his debut, but he actually beat him and he's better off at the weights, and he's got the assistance of Richard Free in the irons. So he has to go into all perms, number 12, Balzi Rossi. Yeah, so for me, numbers 1, 3, 4, and 12 hopefully suffice.
Hopefully suffice. Summerstone, the one to beat is 11-2, but Daryl's picked up a 20-1 shot for you in number 3, One Cape. Make sure it goes in the first leg of the pick six. On to the first leg of the jackpot, number 7 Instinct, excuse me, is the favourite at 22-10 to win this. This is JP Justin Snate stable. 3-star in motion. Second favourite, priced up at 28-10. 1 Marcus Aurelius is 9-2. Number 9, In a Timely Manner, is at 11-2. And then you can get 12-1 and better about the balance. I'd imagine there'd be quite a few in here, Daryl.
I have put a few. I have included a few in the pick six and the jackpots. However, in the bar pots and the PA, I went with numbers 3 and 7 because they are my top 2 selections, Clyde. Let's start with the joint best weighted number 3, Star in Motion. Now, he's subsequently been gelded since his return last time out. However, that wasn't a bad effort whatsoever. He ran 6 of 8, Clyde, but in that race was the Grade 1 winning Good For You, who has since come out and run second in the Cape Classic behind Vapor Trail. So if you have a look at that rate and the weights, you'll see he was hopelessly out at the weights on that occasion. And if he's come on for the gelding, I think he's going to be a factor because he's certainly a better sort over the 1400 and he's also going to strip fitter. So respect for number 3, Star in Motion. Now, number 7, Primal Instinct. The form line didn't fire up over the weekend, but this was so extremely well related and lightly raced that we haven't seen him anywhere near his best. He is obviously a brother to Native Ruler, so a full brother at that. So he's got a lot more to come. I wouldn't read into the fact that the form lines weren't franked. Super Viking was a long way behind, turning into the straights on Sunday. So I respect his chances, and I think he'll go very well. Then the stable companion number 9, In a Timely Manner, is being gelded. Have a look at number 4, Devil a Saint, as likely upsets in the race. He's probably going to get rolling from the jump. And number 1, Marcus Aurelius, another one that's form line. Hasn't stood up, but he's lightly raced, and surely he's going to prove better than rated in time to come. So 3 and 7, my top 2 selections, but like I say, Clyde, the race doesn't stop there.
So this race now, the step to the Guineas, and all the rage is this horse Reet Petit. Just how good is Reet Petit? Priced up at 7-10 to win today for the James Crawford stable. Richard Ferrie is riding, and a promising sort in the making. 8, Viva La Vida, no slouch. Second choice at 33-10. 6, Educator, priced up at 8-1, and then 10-1 and better about the balance. In your play, all in Reet Petit, I see, Daryl.
Absolutely, Clyde. This filly has done nothing but impressed in her 2 starts to date. Now, there is one concern, and that's the pace in the race. But if the pace is genuine, Clyde, I cannot see her getting turned over here. We threw caution to the wind over the weekend in saying that it's never easy for young horses, especially of the same age group, to give weight away when they're unexposed. And now, yeah, Viva La Vida has to give Reed Petite 3 kilograms. I don't think she's capable of that, Clyde. So for that reason, I'm leading towards Reed Petite in a strong way. Now, Viva La Vida is a lovely filly. I mean, she's done absolutely nothing wrong to date, and she's obviously improving with each and every start. Last time out, she got the better of Supreme Fate. This time round, Supreme Fate's going to strip fitter and is 2.5 kilograms better off. And she's probably going to push forward from a neat draw. So she's going to end up my second selection. Listen to this, Clyde. When Reed Petite won her second start, the third and the fourth place runners have franked the form. However, on the very same day, there was a horse called Beware that won of the same course and distance. Reed Petite's time was 7 lengths quicker than Beware. So on that occasion, they went extremely fast, and that might have just played into her hands because she did come with a finishing effort. But the time was very quick. She's a lovely, lovely sort, and I think she's a live wire for the Cape Fillies Guineas. That's how highly regarded she is. So I'll be bitterly disappointed if she doesn't get the job done in an impressive fashion.
Okay, we look forward to watching Reed Petite today. So this is a competitive race, and number 5, Industrial Strength, the favourite at 5-2. 6, Mana Manu is priced up at 33-10. Number 4, Major Master, 7-2. 1, Chasing the Rainbows, 11-2. And then 10-1 and Better About the Balance. Quite a competitive race, although Industrial Strength's a decent sort, is favourite to win here. Daryl, 5-2. But I would imagine there are a few here.
Yes, Clyde. Make this a very difficult race. I mean, we can make a case for each and every one of these runners. Industrial Strength now tries the blinkers. Perhaps that assists him. You can see he's better off with Mente et Manu, but he's just improving since having that throat procedure. Number 1 looks teed up here, Chasing the Rainbow. I'm not too sure if he's going to want to hold his position from the draw because usually he comes with a late rattle. But you can see he's now cherry ripe with regards to racing fitness. So, yeah, I've just suggested a double in my pick 6. If we're still alive, I'm certainly hoping that we do get a result.
Okay, so an open race. There are all the horses that have to go in. So there are quite a few that can win here. Number 2, Prince of Tibet, the favourite. Richard Ferree riding here for the Stain stable is priced up at 4-1. Joints with a 3, Midway, 4-1. And number 6, Red Coral, also priced up at 4-1. So 3-way favourite, 4-1 the field. Daryl, tough race.
Very tough. It is D stakes, and obviously the fairest 6 are the best weighted by 5 pounds or 2.5 kilograms. Those are numbers 1 and 6, Sesame and Red Coral. So you'd be foolish to ignore their chances strictly at the weights. Prince of Tibet, not well in, but his consistency's certainly in his favor. He always runs a bold race. He's got Richard who knows him. He's hit the crossbar twice on him. I'm sure you'll want to go one better for Pitt and Albert Stein. Midway, he likes to push forward. Yeah, he never gives up. He's a trier. So you're gonna get a run for your money if you fancy his chances. Gnarly, you can see Clyde, he's coming down in the ratings and he meets both Midway and Prince of Tibet better off at the weights. If he settles in running and he's not too far off them turning for home, he's my little sneaker in the pack, number 4, Gnarly. But I'm not going into this race bullish whatsoever. I'm just hoping we can make some sort of profit. I should have actually included number 5 as well over here, but I just passed that by. Nino Podesta will be asking me after the race, why did I bridge them? But yes, Clyde, I've gone with the trifecta box.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 in the trifectas. Let's go on to the 9th race. We've got 2 more races to go, 9 and 10, and the favourite here is number 5, Match That, priced up at 12 to 10 to win it. Reminded about Blue Voucher, the way to pay. Back your race the blue way. Use a Blue Voucher to top up your betting account. More action, less admin. Well, you can, if you want to maybe have a go with Match That and top up your account, you can use the Blue Voucher platform to do that. 12 to 10 to win it. But is it too much weight is the question mark. Second choice, 7 Midnight Lady, 33 to 10, and 4 Demoriers at 4 to 1. Daryl, you drawing the line with the favourite or something else?
No, I actually have respect for 2 others, numbers 4 and 7. Now, if you back matched that last time out, you would have been pulling your hair out, Clyde, because you had done your money from the jump. She came out slowly, she was out of her ground, but she really finished hand over fist. And that's not going to be the case this time around if she doesn't get a clean break, because it is a small field and she should be able to latch on to them quite comfortably. She's a very nice filly. I don't think the weight's going to bother her. She's obviously earned that rating. And just ahead of her last time out was a filly called Miss William, who got the better of the Kalank at restrictive odds in her next start. So the form line has been franked. But number 4, Demuria, is going to be no pushover. She's back at headquarters, Hollywood Bets, Kenilworth. I think she's a way better filly up the upper straight. Her 2 runs at Durbanville were plagued with issues. She just never got clean breaks, and then she was on the back foot from the jump. So she's going to give the favorite something to think about. And let's see how the form line of number 7, Midnight Lady, holds up earlier on in the day, or if it stood up with Got the Look running from there. She's a short price favorite in the opening leg of the bar pot. But Midnight Lady, really, Clyde, the way she turned it on for her first time at Durbanville was very, very encouraging. So she could have something special about her. I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see her remain unbeaten. 4, 5, and 7. We're not going to Hollywood with regards to a dividend of a year, but let's hope we show a profit.